Every fitness influencer on your feed swears by creatine. They claim it's a cheat code for muscle growth, strength, and even brain power. But then you hear the rumors. It causes hair loss, ruins your kidneys, and it's just water weight. So what's the actual truth? Today, we're opening up the notebook to break down the real biochemistry of creatine, what it does to your cells, and what the scientific literature says about the myths. To understand creatine, we have to look at adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. ATP is a literal energy currency of your cells. Every time your muscles contract during a sprint or a heavy lift, your body burns ATP, turning it into a depleted molecule called ADP. Here is where creatine comes in. Your body stores creatine in your muscles as phosphocreatine. When your cells run out of ATP, phosphocreatine donates a phosphate group to turn that useless ADP back into a high energy ATP. It's essentially an instant battery recharge for your muscle cells during high intensity movement. So, does it work? According to hundreds of peer reviewed studies, yes. Creatine monohydrate is one of the most thoroughly researched supplements in existence. Research shows it reliably increases muscle strength, power output, and high intensity exercise performance. It also draws water directly into your muscle cells, a process called cellular hydration. This isn't bloated water retention under your skin, it's intracellular water, which actually creates an optimal cellular environment for protein synthesis and muscle recovery. Now, let's tackle the myths. First, does it cause hair loss? This claim comes from a single 2009 study on rugby players that showed an increase in DHT, a hormone linked to hair loss. However, that study never actually measured hair loss, and over a dozen follow-up studies have failed to replicate those results. Second, kidney damage. In healthy individuals with normal kidney function, extensive research shows that a standard dose of creatine does not cause renal damage. It can slightly raise blood levels of creatinine, a waste product used to measure kidney function, which can trigger a false positive on the basic blood test, but it does not mean your kidneys are actually damaged. The medical consensus is straightforward. For healthy young adults, creatine monohydrate is safe, effective, and cheap. You don't need expensive buffered versions or massive loading phases. 3 to 5 grams of standard creatine monohydrate a day is all science supports. If you want the real biological facts behind health trends, hit the subscribe button and join MedFacts. Drop a comment below. What health myth should we break down next? See you in the next breakdown.